All right, rise and shine. Good morning. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's see. I'm sleepy, but we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this. I gotta get up and get my child in a minute anyway. So, as we are navigating the day, I want to always remember that God is there. God is doing it all with us, and we must stay focused on that. All right, because there's a lot of distractions and things like that that can just get us off course. But if you find yourself drifting, it's all good. Get have things in place to help you. Like, wait a minute, let me stop scrolling, or put an alarm on your phone, or whatever you need to do, so that you stay focused on what God has for you to do. And God is waiting on you. That's it. God's already ready to do what God needs to do. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about how God placed something in your hands. And this something is your gifts, your skills, these opportunities. And regardless if you use them or not, God's going to do what God needs to do, regardless. Whether it's through you, whether it's through you keep learning the same lesson and it happen later, or whatever God needs to happen today, God's going to make that happen, whether it's through you or whoever. So we can't get caught up in this thing on us and it's our time and this it's not going to happen if it's not me and somebody else is doing my idea. You can't get caught up in all that. God's going to do what God needs to do, and you just need to do your part, right, in the capacity that you can. And remember, you have different seasons, and it's interesting, the different seasons, because sometimes the season does not look like we expect it to, a lot of times, and we have to know and trust that God is there and that God is working it out. And then this season, there's some planning or some harvesting or whatever that needs some watering, some pruning that needs to take place. So basically, we're drawing from Zechariah. We're talking about how the Holy Spirit empowers us to steward everything we touch, even in the market. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you are trading, investing, we want to do whatever we find ourselves doing. If you are volunteering, if you are offering somebody else, we want to do it for the glory of God. It's not about striving in our own strength, but about partnering with God daily in faith, discipline, and excellence. And so, as we are releasing products and services and also in the market, we want to be a good steward of that. Yes, we want to make profit. It's not just about the profit, because the thing about it is, when you create an idea, when you are leading something, if you're a parent, it don't even matter. Like, there are some lessons that you're going to be learning. These experiences are going to be working on you. And so it's important that, yes, the profits and things are going to come. And yes, like, that's a good thing. But the thing about it is, what is working on within us is so much better, bringing us closer to God, bringing us to the realization of what life really means, right? And to do this with God, to make sure that we are in alignment and taking care of our families and things like that, because you can get caught up in things outside and be like, oh yeah, this is better. But no, you've been able to, enjoy time with a loved one outside in the sun while it's raining, y'all just having fun. Like, there's some things about life, you're like, oh no, I want to be in this room with these people at this event. Like, you find out a lot of times that stuff is overrated, and sometimes it can be something that is something that you need to do. So go forth and know that God's got you. All right. Huh? Mm-hmm.